They give us a better look at Samsung's foldable phones and show the crease on the inside screen more clearly. We've already seen prototype Galaxy Z Fold 6 previous leaks showing almost every angle. These images reveal a whole device, highlighting the new boxier design and changes to the camera setup. 9 to 5 Google that more photos of the Galaxy Fold 6 and Flip 6 prototypes from Sonny Dixon. The pictures show both the outside and inside screens of each device, and it seems like the 6th generation still has a noticeable crease on the display. The phones in the photos are prototypes, meaning they might change a lot before the final version. These pictures likely show a bigger crease on the screen than the final version will have. Samsung might have used an older display just to show the shape and size of the phones. People are still hoping that the crease will be less noticeable when the Galaxy Z Fold and Galaxy Z Flip are fully open. The pictures also reveal a black prototype version where Samsung is roughly stamped on the hinges of both devices. Samsung might decide to use stamped logos instead of the engraved ones seen on previous Fold and Flip models. As shown in these images, many prefer the engraved logo because it adds a touch of quality to these expensive $2,000 devices. There's a small detail that might be noticeable on the Galaxy Z Fold 6. The hinge protection plate seems to stick out a bit at the top and bottom. It's tricky to see clearly because of the lighting in the photos. It appears that the hinge is slightly farther from the main phone panels at the ends compared to the middle where the Samsung logo is located. Apart from a few small details, Samsung's design updates are noticeable in these prototype units. The phones seem to have thinner borders around the inside screen, and the overall size and appearance are slightly improved compared to last year's model. Honestly, the designs shown here for Samsung's foldable devices aren't surprising. It seems like Samsung isn't planning to make big changes to this line. This makes the design seem a bit boring, but it also means they're easy to recognize because Samsung has been using the same design style for a few years now. It's important to keep in mind that the leaked pictures show early models or mock-ups of the devices. These are likely to go through many changes before the final versions are made, so what we see in these images might look quite different from what's actually released. Besides having wider displays, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 will sport sharper corners for a more angular appearance. It might also be about 15 grams lighter and include a titanium frame. Today, a casemaker leaked the design of the Buds 3 in their case, confirming the rumors that they will have a stem design. Although stem-style earbuds are often seen as copying Apple's AirPods, the Galaxy Buds 3 look different enough. The stems on these new buds have a more angular shape, and the silver/gray color also helps set them apart. What are your thoughts on these developments? Let me know in the comments section below. If you were hoping for a significantly larger front screen on the Galaxy Z Fold 6, recent evidence from a casemaker might disappoint you. Casemaker Thin Born shared a photo on Twitter featuring a case intended for the upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 6, indicated by the accompanying hashtag. The photo suggests that Samsung isn't increasing the size of the cover screen by much. While the cover display will have a slightly wider aspect ratio, the actual screen size remains almost unchanged. Similarly, the 7.6-inch foldable display will maintain its size but with a different aspect ratio, making it shorter and wider. There are rumors circulating that Samsung will officially unveil the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Galaxy Z Flip 6 at an event called Unpacked on July 10. These smartphones have already received approval from several regulatory authorities. Recently, both the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Galaxy Z Flip 6 were listed on China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology (MIT) database. According to reports from SmartPrix, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Galaxy Z Flip 6 have appeared in the MIT certification database with model numbers and SSM F7410 respectively. The listings indicate Samsung is set to launch a new high-end smartwatch this year called the Galaxy Watch Ultra, positioning it as a direct competitor to the Apple Watch Ultra 2. Ice Universe, a prominent tipster, recently shared images on China's Weibo social media platform showcasing the Galaxy Watch Ultra in dark gray and silver color options. Both variants feature an eye-catching orange digital crown/button whose material is yet to be confirmed, though titanium is speculated. The smartwatches also sport rubber sport-style straps, a notable departure for Samsung if the Galaxy Watch Ultra indeed includes a digital crown, as the company typically utilizes rotating physical or virtual bezels for navigation. The orange digital crown, potentially functioning as a quick button for rapid task execution, adds a distinctive touch to the design. The Galaxy Watch Ultra boasts a round dial on a square base and will be available in a single size of 47mm. It packs a robust 590 mAh battery, surpassing the 564 mAh battery found in the Apple Watch Ultra. Pricing for the Galaxy Watch Ultra is expected to fall between $699 to $710. First, there's talk about an entry-level version, then an Ultra model, followed by a slim version, and now rumors that it might be delayed until next year. Now, the mysterious second variant of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 we keep hearing about might actually be coming soon. According to Ice Universe on Twitter, this new foldable phone not only exists, but will also have a bigger screen, slimmer design, and be lighter in weight. Ice Universe suggests that the Galaxy Z Fold 6 Slim will be named Samsung W25 in China, which is lighter, thinner, and larger than the Fold 6. It's set to be released in October and won't support the S Pen. A user on Twitter speculated last month that Samsung might shelve its more affordable foldable phone because they couldn't make it thin enough to compete with China's foldables without compromising on durability. Analyst Ross Young suggested that a slimmer Z Fold 6 without the stylus digitizer might be released instead of the rumored Z Fold 6 Ultra. All this talk corroborates earlier rumors from January about a potentially cheaper tablet-style foldable being added to Samsung's lineup this year. To achieve a thinner profile, Samsung opted to remove the stylus digitizer, a strategic move aimed at competing in China's tough market. Instead, the new model will feature a larger screen and better durability to address common issues seen in China's foldable phones. Industry insider Ross Young mentioned that these larger screens won't start production until late this year, suggesting that we might not see this new, more versatile but stylus-free foldable for another 9 months. In an exclusive leak, we now have all the specs for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Let's take a closer look. All credit goes to Smart Pricks. We won't go fully deep into the specs, but we'll highlight the main points. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 series uses the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 Galaxy processor for fast performance with apps, games, and new Galaxy Eye features. The Fold 6 will offer 12 GB of LPDDR5 XRAM and storage options of 256 GB, 512 GB, and 1 TB. Regarding the camera setup, Samsung will once again feature a triple camera setup on its book-style folding phone. The setup includes a 50-megapixel wide-angle camera with an f/1.8 aperture, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera with an f/2.2 aperture, and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens with an f/2.4 aperture offering 3x optical zoom and up to 30x digital zoom. These cameras support autofocus and OIS. For selfies, there is a 10-megapixel front-facing camera with an f/2.2 aperture and an under-display camera with a 4-megapixel sensor and an f/1.8 aperture. The Fold 6 supports 4K 120 frames per second slow-motion video recording. What are your thoughts on these revelations about the Galaxy Z Fold 6 Ultra? Share your opinions in the comments section below.